Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day. In the energy, I feel like you're in limbo of some sort. Like you're not sure, you know where you want to go, but you're not sure if that's what you should be doing, if that makes any sense. Also, I've been getting the numbers 1010, I've been getting 111, I've been getting 1111 and 444. So if you have been seeing those numbers, most likely this is your message. It doesn't have to be. Remember, these readings are timeless. So whenever you click on this video, it was meant for you, and it doesn't matter when. So in 50 years, you can see this video and be like, oh, okay. Anyway, okay. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Thank you to my A1s and Day 1s. Thank you so much for supporting me. I do appreciate every subscribe, every like. And I mean, there's no need for donations, but it would be great. Anyway, okay, let's get started here with the tarot. Let's see what the tarot says here. Okay, Spirit. Could you please clarify this? Clarify what is going on with the collective and their life at this moment that they need to be aware of. Please and thank you. Okay, let's see what we get here. I'm just going to cut the deck, see what we get. Yeah. You're a free spirit. Like, you are somebody who doesn't abide by, not necessarily, you're not like a criminal, but you don't conform to societal norms necessarily. And, you know, you see all this greed around you, and you're wondering, why are these people like this? Like, what happened to them to make them so just greedy, envious? They don't focus on themselves. They focus on other people and tearing them down. Like, why don't you focus on what you could do for yourself to better yourself instead of tearing somebody else down? And why are you comparing yourself to somebody else? Because you cannot. Everybody's different, like, literally. So, yeah, you can't compare apples and oranges in that sense. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it would be great if I think your problem is disorganization at this point. I think, one of the things that would be great for you, and I find with myself, is like, if my space is clean and organized, well, to my organization, which is whatever, but yours is going to be different, I feel better, like, mentally. I feel better when my space is organized. I think making baby steps towards your goals is about the best approach that you could make at this time. Okay. Let's see what else. What do we got here? For the collective. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're working really hard on your craft. And you're going to be successful in whatever you do, but what's going on here is I think you're having like second thoughts, but don't let that come in, because second thoughts are logic. Second thoughts are not intuition. Go with your intuition. Go with your first thought, not other thoughts that come after that, because that's actually just pondering. That's not subconscious. Okay, sure. Let's see what else we get here. I have a feeling that you had somebody in your life that left recently. Not in a bad way, but in kind of a questionable way, if that makes sense. I guess what I'm saying is that maybe it didn't end, but it didn't continue. Okay, so, yeah. I think that somebody's going to approach you with some kind of... It's probably going to be like a date, or... Maybe, you want to hang out, do you want to have a drink, do you want to do this or that? I think that's probably what's going to happen, but your intuition's going to tell you, like, this is not the time. You'll know when your person comes. You will know. You will just know. You'll recognize them from a past life. You'll see their eyes, and their eyes are going to tell you, I know you. I feel comfortable with you. If you ever, like, have some kind of, like, that gut-wrenching feeling, like, oh, I don't know. You do know. It's not right. Okay. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I do believe that there could be some kind of social class difference. You may not have a lot of money and this person does. Maybe that's why they're kind of shying away. They think maybe they'd be embarrassed with somebody that doesn't have a lot. But if that's the case, they're not worth it anyway. So just, yeah, not worth it anyway. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there's definitely imbalance, right? Yeah, there's a lot going on in your life right now. Like, it seems like there's quite a bit that you're juggling, per se. But you're a good juggler. Not many people could have gotten through the situations that you have gotten through. So please give yourself credit where credit is due, okay? As an empath, you always tend to want to fix people's problems and fix, right? But you can't. And don't beat yourself up for that, because that's life. That's just how it is. Some people want to make changes, some other people don't. And, you know, that's up to them. But you can't sacrifice yourself because somebody else doesn't want to change, right? So what I'm saying is, don't go to their vibration because you're like, change is kind of scary, right? And this person might need me. Like, don't go to that level, right? Okay? Anyways, so I have a feeling that there's still people, like, trying to screw with your life, it seems. Financially, mostly. Like, they want you to be homeless. They want you to be accessible for some reason. Easier to get at you, I'm not sure. They're still trying to get a reaction out of you that they haven't gotten yet, and they thought they would definitely get it. But God has kept you, okay? Anyway, God has kept you calm, cool, collected, because he knew that if you would have reacted, they would have had the proof that they needed, the proof, right? Like the reactive abuse thing that they needed in order to, I don't know, tell people, like, this is true, or whatever, right? So people will believe them. There is going to be a tower moment for these people, and they wanted to tend towards you, okay? I don't say this to make anybody fearful. And this is a collective message and a general message. So please don't take what's yours and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? However, there is a tower moment because they're going to try something else. Yeah. Yeah, they want to stop your forward movement. Like, what is with that? Like, why do they want you to fail? Like, I don't get this. Like, why are you spending so much attention on this? When you could be doing your own thing, right? Anyway, so they were disorganized. They did not know you. Appearance, can be a fool. Like, you can, something could look really good, and then you bite into it and it's, or vice versa, right? And I feel like that's where we're at here with these people. They didn't know you. They thought they knew what you could handle. They thought they would break you. They got a whole community involved. I'm not sure what they said yet or anything. The only thing that I did, like, that I am hearing is the song by Kid Rock. You never met a quite like me. Right? That song. So they never met a MF like you, okay? this has always worked. They put insurance policies on people. This has always worked. However, it's not working with you because you did not give in to them. Because you believe in faith. You believe in God. You'd rather walk alone with God than compromise your integrity for these people. Okay? So, they're arrogant. They thought that they knew. And they had no idea what they were dealing with. Yeah. No idea. Okay, Spirit. What else do we have for the collective? For their highest good? Oh, wow. Okay, we got a whole whack. Okay, Spirit. Mother figure in reverse. Okay. There's somebody that has children. It might not be your mother, right? It could be somebody else's mother. But it is a mother figure, or the person, energy is a mother figure. Okay? And they have had it out for you for quite some time. I think that this has been going on. I get the number of 10 years, but it could be less than that. I don't think it's any more than that, but okay. They wanted to sacrifice you. This is who is behind it. And I'm getting the name Danielle. I'm getting the name Suzanne. I'm getting the name Stephanie. I'm getting the name Randall. I'm getting the name of Jack. Getting the name of Teresa. I'm getting the name of Sandra. I'm getting the name of Tony, Anthony, which is Tony, I think, and yeah. Also Clinton, yeah. Sarah, Annabelle. Okay. It's about something monetary. That's all I know. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to try to run. They are literally going to try to get away from this situation. And it might not mean literally running, okay? It might mean that they're trying to cover up things. It might mean that they're just trying to avoid certain people or avoid conversations or avoid telling the truth or what have you, right? I believe they've done a lot online. I see the world there, and it gives me the impression of online, okay? So I'm getting, it could be WhatsApp, Signal, that they're using as an encrypted messaging system to talk back and forth about illegal activities. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They wanted you to waste your future. They wanted you to waste your future. It's like, almost like, oh, if I'm doing better than them, then that's all that matters. As long as they're doing shitty, then I'm happy, kind of deal. Like, they can't be happy for somebody else because they're very narcissistic. And I hate that term in a sense because it's been thrown around so much, especially lately in the last few years. But literally sociopathic, okay? And there's no reward in this. They're getting nothing. They're going to get nothing out of this. Being sneaky and deceptive, they're getting nothing. Nothing. Yeah, they were a fool. A fool to think this would work. And a fool to even begin this. But you are embarking on a new journey. And you will definitely make it to where you need to be in life. God has a plan. And that plan is going to be fulfilled. Regardless of what these people want. They're not God. Sorry to say, right? Cross watchers, you're not effing God, okay? Why would you even try? Yeah, so we have possibly a undercover person involved in this scenario. I don't want to say too much about that because I don't want to blow anything, so we'll put that down. Okay, so they don't want you to move forward. For some reason, you moving forward is not good for them. Spirit, why do they not want the collective to move forward? Why do these people not? And I'm getting a group. They don't want you to have any education. Like, what the hell? They don't want you to be kind. And they don't want you to be connected to the divine. They're trying to disconnect you from the divine. There, so they can take control of you. They want to take your boundaries away. They want to take everything away from you. Beliefs, they want to change the way you think. So, do not give in to these effing people. Like, they're just like, oh my God, they got to like 10 more lifetimes to come back to even think about being an okay person, okay? Let's go here. What else, Spirit? And can we clarify the Five of Swords? Okay, thank you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. They wanted to bring in a love offer for you, okay? That was planned, okay? 2 Ten of Swords to you, okay? They wanted to get this lover 2 Ten of Swords to you. Yeah, they did. They used love against you because they knew you had a good heart. So essentially they used your heart against you, which to me is just so gross because not a lot of people have that left in them. And to like try to sabotage that, I don't know. I hope these people don't have any children. I really. Yeah, they're in mental conflict. They're worried because they know this is coming out. There's no other way. Group, yeah. Remember I said group. At least 3 people or more. Yeah. What else, Spirit? What else do we really need to know here for the collective? Yeah. Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's not a good energy. That's somebody who is trifling, basically. That would be somebody who would cheat in an instant. They come off as like a romantic, sexy, fun individual, but really they don't have any substance. It's just all an act because their ego takes over and they need their ego stroked because they don't have any self-respect. Okay? So, yeah, this person is cruel. So I'd be like, don't like hold up your life, but be a little bit discerning, I guess, with certain people. Get to know them at least, you know, but somewhat, okay? Don't be so trusting, okay? And I wish we could all be like trusting, but it's just not. This world isn't built that way. No. Yeah. Justice. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's going to be arrested. Yeah. They were celebrating this early, very early. They did not realize they were being watched. They didn't realize that their phones were tapped. They didn't realize that. They didn't realize. Okay? They didn't know what they didn't know. And that's the thing. Being overly confident in any battle, right, is such a mistake. Because you need to be not competent. You need to know as much as possible. You need to be prepared. If you're gonna go into battle, you need to know what you're dealing with. Quote unquote. Okay? Don't just assume somebody's a certain way because somebody says they're that way or they look that way. Get to know them. Also, they put you in predicaments that would require somebody to help you. So they'd send in somebody to help you, but they were really with this group. Yeah, so I'm so sorry, okay? But you're using your intuition, and thank you, please, always. That little tiny voice is like, this ain't right. Or, you know, it's okay. But just go with what your gut is telling you, okay? There are actually neuro cells in our stomachs. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, they want to hold on to this money of some sort. I'm not sure. It might be property, it might be inheritance, it might be that they want to keep you from an opportunity. They might have called on you for a job and said you were a certain way that you're not. They might try to get kids taken away. There's just so many ways that they come at you. When one way wouldn't work, they try another way. So, yeah, good luck with that, right? Okay. Greed gets you nowhere. So, okay, yep. Yeah, things are moving along. This is moving quickly. Like, I think this is going to be wrapped up pretty damn quickly. You're in the right direction. You're going in the right path. You know, you're using perseverance. Concentrate on what you want. Don't worry about these people. They're going to do what they want to do anyway. Just be discerning. Don't tell people your business. Keep that to yourself. Yeah, for now, right? Until you find somebody that you think you can trust. Use your discernment, use your intuition. You'll know. You really will. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. And namaste.